It's not a surprise now that the aviation ministry under the leadership of Kayamo, yes, is now suspending the Nigeria Air because these were just white elephant projects apparently that didn't see the light of day. And then we have a story here. It says reports experts brands Naira Africa's worst currency. Details, by the way, are on page 2 of today's Daily Sun. But again, that's shameful. You just like the president had told the lawyers at the NBA conference on Sunday to say, look, it's shameful that we cannot even generate power that only our manufacturing industry needs. We're not even saying generate power for the entire country. Let's say the only segment of the country that we should generate power for is manufacturing. We have not even been able to do that. And the president says, quote, shameful. All right. And later that same day, Vice President Kashim Shettima is telling a bunch of economic experts that, look, we're in a mess, economically speaking. It's instructive that the president and the vice president not only know that we're in a bad place, they are admitting it publicly. That's first taking responsibility, because it means first you already understand there's a problem, and you probably even have an idea at least the enormity of that problem, which means that the next step is to begin to find practical, sustainable solutions, yes, to solving those problems. And one of those problems, I mean, is the aviation issue that has to be dealt with. How is it that Nigeria does not have a national carrier? How is it that we had a national carrier? I mean, I know that we had a national carrier in the 70s and in the 80s, even into the early 90s. But how come all of a sudden we don't have anymore? What happened? Who are those people to be held accountable? Again, that brings us to the issue of accountability. Things just happen. I mean, things that have fundamentally public interest elements in them, and nobody is asking questions. We see that happen across education. We see that happen in health, in infrastructure, and now aviation is also not lifted. Okay, we have a few more headlines for you. I was not sacked as Delta governor. Oborewori is the one saying that. That's the governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oborewori. Okay, NHF probe reps fume over absence of AGF CBN governor. You know, the National Housing Fund, again, has had its own controversies. Just like we were saying a while ago, people have to be called to account. There must be somebody that you hold to say, come and explain this process, come and explain this action or this decision. How did it go? Who was in charge? I mean, there must be that one person. We make it look like it's a ghost system, you know, that we're operating. Now, the House of Representatives Committee had invited the Attorney General of the Federation as well as the acting CBN governor, since we don't have a substantive governor for the CBN now, but we're told that they were absent. Again, I think it's important to know why they were absent, because these gentlemen have been invited and they have a responsibility to do some explaining. Sadly, flood claims 5 as Nasarawa orders evacuation from riverine communities. Sad. Okay, I'll have Chidima take, give us headlines from the Nation newspaper this morning. Let's see what we have on the Nation newspaper.
Okay, on the Nation's newspaper, we have federal government halts Nigeria Air. We've just seen that on the Daily Sun. Airports concession suspended. Foreign airlines to operate from new terminal in Lagos from October 1st. Also, we have in the Nation's newspaper, government hammer to fall on illegal mines, says minister. I know we've been getting a lot of stories about this mines. Well, I think we should be seeing a lot of activities in the mining sector in the coming days. We also have APC suspends ex-speaker, ex-SSG